She was the villain. She was the third person in the marriage. She needed
nor her son to stake a claim to the throne. I am Princess Anne. For years I have chosen to handle the disputes within the royal family quietly, but this time I must stand up.
3 weeks after Queen Elizabeth died, Prince William was going through her private papers at Windsor Castle. He found something that made him call Princess Anne immediately.
Crossed a line I cannot tolerate. Though Tom has no royal blood, he has repeatedly used his mother's name to interfere in royal affairs, to publicly criticising Prince William. They challenge the very legitimacy of the line of succession.
A handwritten note, dated April 2021. A warning about Camilla that the Queen had kept secret for years. The document outlined properties, heirlooms and trust funds that Camilla had been positioning to pass to her children. Things that had belonged to the royal family for generations. The Queen had seen it, documented it, but never stopped it publicly.
I can't remember anybody except the Queen being there. She was the only one, so I think she carved her own role.
September 2022. William found a leather-bound folder in a locked drawer. Inside were handwritten pages in the Queen's script and financial records. William sat down heavily and stayed in that room for over 2 hours. The notes dated back to 2018. The first page read, "Matters requiring attention regarding the duchy and certain properties." It detailed conversations the Queen had overheard, meetings she'd been briefed on, and financial movements, all centered around Camilla's children and royal assets. William called Anne that afternoon. "You need to see this. Granny knew everything." People who saw Anne leave Windsor said she looked genuinely shaken. Starting in 2018, Camilla made suggestions about royal properties. Small suggestions at first. Raymill House, her Wiltshire property, needed repairs. The Duchy of Cornwall paid approximately £300,000. After renovations, ownership documents were restructured into a family trust, including her children as beneficiaries. The Queen wrote, "Duchy funds used to improve asset that will now pass to non-royals. Precedent troubling." 5 other properties showed similar patterns. Royal money for improvements, then ownership structures adjusted to include Camilla's children. Between 2018 and 2022, approximately £4.7 million in duchy funds went to properties owned by Camilla or structured to benefit her children. That's more than William and Harry combined received for official expenses during the same period. What really alarmed William was jewellery. The Queen's notes referenced specific pieces: a diamond brooch from Queen Mary, pearl earrings from Queen Victoria's collection. Historically significant royal property expected to pass down through the direct line. Camilla had expressed interest in several pieces. In May 2022, the Queen wrote, "These pieces have history. They should remain with the institution, not pass to lateral branches." At least 3 significant pieces had been loaned to Camilla during 2021 and 2022 with vague terms. No clear return dates. One piece upset William deeply, a sapphire and diamond bracelet from Queen Mary. Princess Diana had worn it in the 1980s. William remembered it on his mother. That bracelet had been with Camilla since early 2022. When William's team inquired, they were told it was part of the Queen Consort's working collection. Worse, some jewellery wasn't in Camilla's possession anymore. At least 2 pieces had been given to Laura Lopes as personal gifts. William scheduled a meeting with Charles within 48 hours. He brought Anne, the files and his legal team's analysis. The meeting lasted 3 hours. Charles saw page after page of his mother's handwritten concerns. He was devastated. Not just by what Camilla had done, but by realizing his mother had been worried and never told him. William presented non-negotiable demands. Every property that received duchy funding would be audited. Ownership structures involving Camilla's children would be unwound. All jewellery returned within 30 days. 0 involvement in Crown assets going forward.
She was the villain. She was the third person in the marriage. She needed to rehabilitate her image.
You and your brother both directly asked your dad not to marry Camilla.
Yes.
Why?
Charles agreed to everything that same day. The legal work took months. By February 2023, properties were back under royal control. Jewellery returned to Windsor's vaults. Laura Lopes removed from all advisory positions. Legal experts estimate William prevented between £8 million and £12 million in royal assets from leaving the direct royal line. The Queen never confronted Camilla publicly. She documented everything and left the confrontation to the next generation. She knew William would find those files and understand what to do.
Why?
We didn't think it was necessary. We thought that it was going to cause more harm than good, and that if he was now with his person, that surely that's enough.
You wrote that I even wanted Camilla to be happy. Maybe she'd be less dangerous if she was happy.
One former courtier said, "The Queen gave William the ammunition. She just didn't live long enough to see him fire it." Today, Camilla's children have no formal connection to royal trusts or properties. But did Camilla know how close she came? Did she realize the Queen was watching? Or did she genuinely believe she was taking care of her family? We may never know. What we do know is that William found his grandmother's warning just in time. What do you think? Was this deliberate or a misunderstanding? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more untold palace stories. Thanks for watching.
How was she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image.
That made her dangerous.
That made her dangerous because of the connections that she was forging within the British press. And there was open willingness on both sides to trade of information. And with a family built on hierarchy, and with her on the way to being Queen Consort, there was going to be people or bodies left in the street because of that.